Before you begin learning technical writing grammar and style, here is something important that we would like to tell you. You might recall from the welcome video for this course on this channel, where it was mentioned how you could become a technical writer with just high school English, and in all honesty, that is all what it takes. You just need to remember some basic rules and you're good to go. Many aspiring technical writers are misled into thinking that unless they master technical writing, grammar and style, they will not become good technical writers. Hours, days, weeks, and even months are spent on books, on English grammar and style guides, when most of these prospective technical writers are almost ready to take on technical writing assignments. The same goes with the common errors of the English language. A Google search will reveal dozens or more sites that explain the common errors of the English language, with each site claiming their list to be the best. Wannabe technical writers spend an invaluable amount of their time on these sites, and even after they are on the job, we have seen technical writers spending hours arguing and discussing about the correct word, phrase, grammar, and style to be used for documentation. Several online courses on technical writing also spend more time on this subject, which in fact is a huge waste of time. Do not spend your valuable time studying English grammar, style, and learning common errors of the English language to become a technical writer. We'll see in a moment where the technical writer's focus must be. So, are there any technical writing, grammar, and style guides that can be used for reference? Most certainly yes, and they are free too. First, go to this link to take a look at Apple's Style Guide. The guide can be viewed online or saved on your computer. The other style guide you need to check out is Microsoft's Manual of Style for Technical Publications, and it is available online too. The links to these sites are in the description below. As a general rule, use the Apple Style Guide for the documentation of Apple and Mac-related applications, and the Microsoft Style Guide for the documentation of PC and Windows-related applications. Here are some important observations regarding the style guides. Use the style guides for reference only. Don't put your technical writing career or project on hold thinking you need to master these guides before beginning your technical writing profession or projects. Also, do not consider your project incomplete if they fail to be 100% Apple Style Guide compliant, or if they aren't 100% compliant with the Microsoft Manual of Style for Technical Publications. Over the years, we've seen several well-written user manuals that neither fully use the Microsoft Style nor the Style Guide from Apple. We have also seen documents written for the PC using the Apple Style Guide and vice versa, and others that seem to have used a mix of both. Our advice is to stick to one style. If you're writing for the PC or Windows applications, use the Microsoft Guide. If you're writing for Apple or Mac products, use the Apple Guide. Now, what if you had to create the user manual for a product that runs on both the PC and the Mac? Ideally, one in the style of the Microsoft Guide and the other based on the Apple Style Guide would be the right solution. But do not worry if you have just one user manual written based on either one of the style guides. A user manual written using the Apple Style Guide will still be understood by PC users and vice versa, as long as the basic rules of technical writing, grammar, and style are followed. These are discussed in the next video. Now, what if you had to create online help for a web application, such as the one we are currently creating for? In such cases, use the Microsoft Manual of Style for Technical Publications. Also, for general technical writing reference, we recommend the Microsoft Guide. Apart from these two guides, we also recommend Wikipedia as a useful resource, as it is updated constantly, and therefore, it is an accurate source of information. And when should the guides be consulted? We'll look into this in detail when we develop content for our topic, How to Log In. And that brings us to the most important aspect of technical writing, far more important than following the rules of technical writing, grammar, and style, and that is writing the functionality of the application or product completely and accurately. A mistake in the grammar or spelling or punctuation can be excused, but a wrong explanation of the functionality of a product or application is unacceptable. Nothing can be worse than explaining erroneously a particular function of a product or program. Bottom line, never compromise on accuracy and completeness while describing and documenting the functions of an application or program. Next, let's get acquainted with the fundamentals of technical writing, grammar, and style.